in the butt.
But like even when we didn't round, it just nothing would work. And then it was like, well, do you put the T-score in there, or do you put the like if it's 95%, the 1.96?
Oh, the confidence interval.
Yeah, because it was said, for 95% confidence interval, what's the margin of error? Yeah. And so you'd put those different things in, and nothing would work. And also, like, I would do it the way they told me to do it for setting up the you find the difference between the two samples, and then you just do a single sample mean test. But my answers were always negative. But if you do a paired test, which I'm not even sure how to do the actual, like, how to enter that, because they didn't say how to do that. They just said, okay, now you have your single test, so do it that way. So all my answers were negative, and when they were supposed to be positive. So.
Yeah, I saw that, or ran into that same issue. What was it? 2 lessons ago? Is that my answers were coming out negative, and then I realized like why I was having such a hard time, because it was in fact it was the mean, or not the median, but the difference, just what we're trying to, or what you guys were trying to figure out this last week, is that mine, when I plugged it into the formula, kept going negative. And then when I looked at it, I'm like, wait, I could just take the upper bound and minus the mean, and that gives me my my gosh, what is it? Standard deviation.
Yeah.
Good night. No.
Out. And then I checked it with, the lower bound, just to make sure it was correct. So.
Out.
Yeah.
Talk about overthinking things, huh?
Go.
Yeah. Go. Really.
Hey. Go. Okay, good night. Good night. Go.
Squishy song, squishy song.
You're showing off. Stop showing off. Go. What else? Ask your brother to give you the squishy song.
Funny.
One way to get rid of them. Yeah.
Yeah, that is one way.
They'll be back. I just know it.
10 minutes or so.
Yeah.
When I get sick of it.
One of them's going to get hurt because they're chasing each other, so there's going to be pain.
I have tranquilizers. I could always mail them to you.
For me?
You probably could.
There it goes. Oh, okay. It wasn't that bad.
I know it's horrible, but have you ever seen that nap time commercial? It's essentially, so it's a spoof on your kids being out of hand and throwing tantrums and everything, and it's literally chloroform.
Yeah.
I was just like, it's like an infomercial. It's like nap time when your kids just won't shut up. Oh man, if you want a good laugh, it's look it up on YouTube. Just type in nap time, and it's like the first video that pulls up.
No kidding.
Yeah, I think I've seen that one. I need that sometimes. This is the last week of school for them.
Oh right, that's right, because it's June, or tomorrow's June. Yeah,
tomorrow's June.
It would have been out already, but we had a whole bunch of snow. So
stink.
Yeah, this last winter, being up in North Idaho before I came down here, we had, I think, 8 feet of snow. And we had flooding issues. We had roofs caving in. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Lots of fun. We had roads everywhere being washed out. We even had train rails washed out. and everything because of the snowpack. It really softened up the ground and everything, and when it started melting, all that water running through just super saturated the soil and caused a whole ton of issues right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess up in Weezer, they had, I want to say it's like 40% of their buildings collapsed.
Oh wow.
They had a lot of damage.
Had a lot of mass wasting, or
Yeah.
or was it from the snow itself?
From the snow, just the heaviness, the buildings weren't used to that much snow.
Yeah.
This little area around Boise is a temperate zone.
Oh yeah,
You have,
most
you have
definitely.
Rexburg and everything who, they can handle it. But come here, like this is where all the church orchards are.
Yeah.
And we're usually about 20 to 30 degrees warmer than Rexburg.
My uncle is the head gardener at the Boise Temple.
Yeah?
Oh, really?
Like, he I think he was mentioning
What's
that
his last
you
name?
guys are. What's that?
What's his last name?
Larson.
I know him.
Dale Larson.
Yes.
Yeah, it's my
Wow.
uncle.
My
Cool.
daughter was in his class.
Okay.
She loves him.
Yeah, no, Uncle Dale is awesome, and he's a arborist or an arborist or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what he's been doing for years. He was the Ogden Temple head for head gardener. He's worked in Salt Lake. He's worked in a lot of different temples. He's been working for the church for a long time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my uncle. In fact, I'm down here in Rexburg with my cousins, his sons.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep. She just loves him to pieces.
He's definitely one of my favorite uncles.
Of her grandpa, so she just thinks he's the best ever.
It's a small world.
Yes, it is.
It is a
It's
small
so
world.
funny how that works out. Yep.
So, did you guys have a good Memorial Day weekend?
Yeah.
Good.
I hope you. How about you?
Oh, mine was good until trying to come back home
Yeah,
or come back
probably.
here.
Yeah, that's the no fun part.
Yeah, it was just really weird because, I mean, the culvert underneath the road, because there's kind of like a river where we were at, and the culvert washed out as well.
Really?
So I mean,
Whoa.
the water flow was so much that it couldn't drain through the culvert fast enough, and so it took the culvert and all the soil around it and basically shot it through. And so the entire road above it collapsed.
Ooh.
Dang.
So yeah, it was
No
fun.
good.
Okay, so
Dang.
Ashley said to just go ahead because she's trying to get her little boy's having some trouble. So she said just to start. So I know I personally had some issues with this one just because I was trying to figure out where they got some of their information from.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, this one there was a lot of looking at the answer guide, going, where did they get that? Like I know once you
as far as the part 1 and part 2.
Yeah. So like how for some reason when I would combine, like I would set everything up, and then like they would say, okay, put the graphs in there. I couldn't get my graphs to work. The histograms. I did everything they said, but the histograms.
And you did the graphs, then legacy dialogues, and then histogram.
Yeah.
Okay, and you did put it in.
I would combine the two. I would make the groups.
Okay.
and then it would just only show one.
Interesting. Hold on, I'm reading it in the instructions here. Because like I said, I haven't even had a chance to really look at this other than the little bit I've been home today. So hold on here. And you did click the variable box, right? Okay.
Hi, Ashley. We just started.
Hey, Ashley.
I'm gonna leave myself muted.
Okay.
I'm here. I'll chime in.
Good to see you, Ashley.
Thank you.
Willow. But yeah, it just, for some reason, just nothing would come up the way it's supposed to.
Okay. This night's number week.
Like the first time I did it, it worked, and then when I would do it with other things, it was like, why is there only
It just wasn't kind of clicking.
Yeah, it's like, why isn't this working?
Did you try editing out and going back into it?
Not with that one.
Because I've had that issue a couple of times
Okay.
where I've either inputted something wrong or it's had like a hiccup or something, and if I'm just not getting the same answer, I'll exit out of SPSS completely and reopen everything, and then redo it because I've had that issue a couple of times because it doesn't like to let go of information. So
I did do that a few times where I would click out of it and then re-download it or open it up from downloads and it would restart. But I don't know. And then where do they get like their means for maybe I don't know, maybe I just had to do something different.
Well, or go ahead.
Sorry, what question are you guys on right now?
We're
So
not.
far,
We're just talking about my general lack of computer skills.
Oh, okay. That works.
Yeah, we haven't even opened up the quiz yet. So
Okay.
Like I said, we were just chatting. It turns out that John's uncle was my daughter's primary teacher.
No way.
Yeah.
Small world.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's funny.
Yep. So.
And Susan, you did the automatic recode and everything on there?
Yep.
Okay.
Which that was a little hairy too, because it's trying to figure out which. Like, I know which one to recode, but then whenever you have to go back through and I have it written down, like what to do for the hypothesis tests. That one, that I would always try to have to figure out which one to compare it to. Like which data containing the values you put in the test variable, and then the variable that tells you which group the data belongs into, you would put into your group variable in 1 and 2. And then it's like, how can you tell it which one? Because it's like saying, well, the I don't know, the steaks are in group 1 and the roasts are in group 2. It's like, how do you know? How can you decide which one's which if it's just saying 1 and 2? It's like group 1 is group 1, and group 2 is group 2, because you can't write anything other than numbers.
Then what's already there?
Yeah.
Jump roping.
Hey.
Uh,
Right there. He is Colin Larson.
I love you.
Yeah.
Are you really Larson's nephew?
I am.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Let's better lesson now.
He's in Boise with you.
We're not in Boise. We're in Caldwell.
Are you in Caldwell? Okay. He's in Boise.
Okay, you need to go to bed now. Okay. All right. No more
That's funny.
show. Over.
This is the robbery.
No, we're not robbing. Go to bed. Show's over. Okay.
Come on, just let me do one last.
No. Hey. Go. If you come back in here, you know.
Thank you.
Yes. From Daddy. All right. Anyway. Yeah, I even with some of the homework, I just ended up skipping some of the homework because it was like, this is just, I'm not, like, I kind of knew how to do it, and I did okay for the homework quiz.
Uh-huh.
It was just like, it was finding the extra stuff that they weren't actually going to quiz you on that I had trouble with, which was getting both graphs to show up and that margin of error, which
Now
actually
we
we were
hopefully figured out.
explaining. Yeah.
I had to go back and reread lessons 10, 11, and 12 before I could make sense of any of it. Like,
Right.
I think that they were all similar enough, but different enough that I just couldn't piece it together.
Yeah. Did you
And
understand did you understand my email when I
Yeah.
figured it out?
Yeah.
So that was just annoying. Because it's like, what's the point of that whole equation if it's just going to be the sample minus the mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Anyway, it's okay if we don't figure out my thing, because
Okay.
I think I'll figure it out eventually. I'll get it to work. It was just a lot of.
Nice.
All right. Did we want to move on to the quiz?
Sure.
Yeah.
If you guys are good with that.
Yeah, that works.
Right. Okay. All right. Dentist office. Load that up. Willow, shut the door. You're being loud. Yeah, I know you're not. Shut the door, please.
I can't get rid of that.
All right. 1, 2, and 3. We ready to go?
I think so.
Yes.
Okay.
Do not round. Okay. So what requirements must be checked when conducting a hypothesis test comparing two means with independent samples?
I know it's a simple random sample is drawn from each population,
Yes.
and I believe its X is normally distributed for each group.
that sounds good to me too.
Those are the two that I got.
Okay. I was like,
first
I don't
two.
think it's the other two.
Mhm.
It's like, actually, I've had less than an hour to look at this since I had to
No,
drive
you're
all the
fine.
way back here. So
Yeah, you're good.
it's like
Okay.
a lot of this. I'm like, oh, I'm so freaking lost.
All right.
This
We
is
will
where it
get
gets
this together. Anyway, okay, number 4. So the test statistic for a hypothesis test comparing two means with independent samples is a t-score?
Yeah,
T-score.
I just read this one. So yeah, T-score.
It's a
What
T-score.
is an F statistic?
I have no
We'll
clue.
find out. We'll find out.
You can ask the teacher.
I was like, I'm kind of hoping not. I'm like not keeping track of all the other statistics.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
don't
so
need an F statistic.
Yeah, F statistic.
okay, so two samples are independent if the second one.
Yeah, knowing which subjects will be in group 1 tells you nothing because that's
Nothing.
what makes them independent about which subjects will be in group 2.
Yep. All
Great.
right, so now we get to do the fun stuff. Using the dentist office bill, this data represents a simple random sample of dental bills at dentist offices in Idaho Falls and a dentist office in Rexburg. Let M1 be the mean bill in the Idaho Falls and L in U2, which is a good band, be the mean bill at Rexburg office. Okay, so hypothesis test to determine if the mean bill in the Idaho Falls is less than the mean bill at the Rexburg office, which means we have a null hypothesis of that equals that. An alternative is that. Okay, degrees of freedom. Is 39 because there's 40.
Oh my gosh. I'm in the wrong data set.
Oh no.
What did you click to get that?
Well, I just scrolled down to the bottom and there's 40 things entered.
Okay.
So, and then your degrees of freedom is just one less than your population.
Yeah, it's n-1, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. So it would be 39.
Oh, wait. No, we got to do the thingy with the thingy because it says
Thingy with
round
the
to 3
thingy?
decimal places.
Yep.
And so,
So
It is.
is this where we have to go in and
The SPSS thing, I think, isn't it? Let's see.
Are we comparing? I think I'm still in the wrong one. No, dentist office bills. Okay. I'm in the wrong data set. Right data set. Oh my gosh, guys.
okay.
Sister Withers, I'm sorry, but
Oh, you're okay.
sometimes I have a potty mouth and I'm really working hard
I didn't hear what you
not-
said, so it's okay.
swearing.
I
I didn't swear. I just have to work really hard at
I have the same issue, trust me. Used to work in North Dakota, and unfortunately, you pick up bad habits.
Oh, I'm sure in North Dakota you had far more colorful language than I
Yeah.
use. Sorry, guys.
I didn't hear what
Okay.
you
Yeah.
said, so you're
No.
good.
I didn't say anything. I got close enough that I thought, oh, maybe I need to just throw a disclaimer out there now.
Okay.
Yeah. So it doesn't blindside everyone.
Okay,
I
so
don't-
if you go into transform and do the where did it-
Automatic recode.
Automatic
do
recode.
automatic recode, and so you do that with the billing because they're asking about the billing, and then you go to
Do you do it with the billing or the bill? Because aren't we comparing cities? So don't we do we do city? Because
yes.
1 through 20 is Idaho Falls, and 21 through the end is Rexburg.
Yes.
So we put city into the variable.
Yeah, let me do that again. City.
And then would
So
we type city group?
Well, you can name it, like I call it city code because they said put code next to it. So city code. Okay, yeah. Yes.
And do you have to
Yeah.
capitalize code?
No.
No. It's just so that as you're working in it, you can tell the difference. You
Oh,
know
okay.
what you're working on.
All right.
Okay, so now,
Compared means an independent sample test. So the group variable would be the city code.
yes.
And then, see, it says group 1. All you have to put, you can only put 1 or a number in there. 2. You can't, like, say group 1 is one thing. Dentist bill.
Click on define groups.
And we do we do independent sample t-test.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not able to click on define groups. It's gray for me.
Click in the actual box, like where you move your thing over. Click in the
Yeah.
box, and then it should activate.
Mm-mm.
Like put right for your city code or whatever you put in, that actual right under group variable. Click in, just put your cursor and click on the words.
Okay, I see where it's at.
Let me see if I'm gonna cancel and try again.
Okay.
Analyze, compare means, independent samples, t-test, city
Yes.
code, test variable,
Sample.
nada.
Let's see.
So the test variable is not allowing you to do anything?
I can move city code into the test variable, but I can't click on define groups.
Into the grouping variable.
Right.
Because yeah,
I'm not even getting the
you did independent sample t-test?
independent samples
And then you click on
t-test.
yes. And
So
then you
I
click on
put
city code, and then move
city
it into the
code.
group, not the test variable, but the group variable.
Oh gosh. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right.
Like I said, this was confusing. This was like some of the stuff. It's like, wait, if you don't do it in the right order, it's just screwed. It's like
So we
Yeah.
would put
Pretty
the
much.
dentist bill in the test variable
yes,
No.
or the city?
Yes.
for the test variable, dentist bill. For
Okay.
the group variable, city code.
Okay. I see where, because you're wanting to get the definition of the two groups or
Yeah.
or basically isolate the data into the two groups, but the actual data itself or the statistic will be in the dentist bill.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you hit define groups, right? And clicked 1 and 2. Typed in 1 for group 1 and 2 for group 2.
Yes.
Ashley, you there?
Yeah, I am. Sorry.
Well, I mean,
Right.
did you do that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then hit OK.
Yep, just hit OK.
Okay. Okay. I see it now.
Now. Let's see. Degrees of freedom are 38.
Yes, because it takes like the standard deviation.
Did everyone, or did she just drop out? Yeah.
Good.
I think she did drop out.
She'll be back.
Okay.
Freedom.
But on that one, so there's two different degrees of freedom, I guess.
Oh, you're right. We're supposed to use the bottom one.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
37.996.
That's what I got.
she comes back. Come back, Ashley.
And then the standard deviation for Rexburg would be 206.637.
Yes, that's what I got.
Hold on.
That's what I got also.
Okay, Ashley, did you hear what we were saying?
No, but
Okay, so
I got what he just said.
So for number 6,
Yeah.
it's not 38. It's we looked at the top line instead of the bottom. So it's 37.996.
Oh, right, because it's not assumed.
Right.
No.
Right. Okay.
So then 2.37 for number 7. Okay. And so then the test statistic is so okay, this is where I might screw things up because we did a single test. So the test statistic is negative 0.434.
Yeah, and
Yes.
that's the same on both of them.
Okay.
Yep, that's
Do you remember last night, Josh? Me and my negatives.
yeah. And I had to tell you it's positive.
But it wasn't considered a negative.
And
Okay, so the p-value.
this is one-tailed. So since it's one-tailed, you divide it in 2.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's not the devil's number.
I'm so excited that I'm remembering some of this crap.
Good job. Good job.
What is the correct decision based on this evidence? Oh, what's alpha?
Point
0.1.
1.
0.05 or 0.1?
0.1.
So
Yeah,
fail
it's
to
0.10.
Yeah,
So
make sure to
it's
put that in your
greater
box.
than- Yep, so we failed to reject it,
Yep.
what Tosh just said.
Hold on, my stupid calculator's not turning on.
I just finished out the test. Sorry, guys.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, I can help you on the way. You got to. But
I'm
We
almost
have
Oh, yeah.
insufficient evidence.
Daddy had nails too.
now it all makes sense.
Okay, so 11. Suppose instead you had to use the alternative hypothesis of U1 didn't equal U2. What is the correct decision based on the evidence?
It's still insufficient evidence.
Hey guys, really quickly, what did you get for the p-value? I got 0.413.
We
No.
333.
That's not what I got.
No, 0.413.
Right.
Mm-mm.
No.
Because originally with it being two-tailed, it's 0.666. And so you just cut that in half.
Hold on here.
0.333.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
I was looking at the wrong thing because if you look at Levine's test for equality of variance, I was looking at the SIG there rather
Yeah.
than the SIG two-tailed on the right-hand side.
Uh-huh.
That's where I was making the mistake there. I was just like, wasn't sure what it was, so thank you for the clarification.
You're welcome. Okay, so number 11. Sufficient evidence that the mean dentist bill between the two cities are the same, or insufficient evidence the mean between the
It's still insufficient evidence because we're failing to reject it.
Mhm.
So insufficient evidence that the mean dentist bills between the two cities are
Different, I'd say.
It's different.
different
Okay.
because we're looking at does not equal.
Because it's asking on the alternative hypothesis, not necessarily the original hypothesis.
Right.
So since we're failing to reject the null it cannot be different.
Right.
Okay. Let's close this out and start the other one up.
Yeah, we're using the freshman dinner.
No.
Okay, this data represents the number of times freshman students from Utah and Colorado cook their own dinner in a month. Let U1 represent the mean number of times a month that a student from Colorado cooks dinner. Let U2 represent the mean for Utah students. You suspect that freshmen from Utah cook dinner for themselves a different number of times than freshmen from Colorado. Perform a hypothesis test to determine if your suspicion is correct. So the null is 1 equals 2. So use the, and then, so you suspect that freshman from Utah.
My baby is having surgery at 6:30 in the morning, and he's still awake.
Oh no.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
What's
asleep.
going on? His ears?
His ears, and he's having his adenoids removed, but he's so miserable that I don't even fight it anymore.
Oh.
Sorry, I just was looking at him thinking, tomorrow's going to be a rough day, and you don't even care.
Well, I don't really care, but it's okay.
I have sympathy for you
Thank you.
and empathy.
Thank you. It'll be good. They'll give him lots of drugs. I'm the one that needs the drugs tomorrow.
Yeah. Make sure you bring something to do with your hands.
Yes.
Bring something
Yes.
to
Probably
do
my
with your
homework.
Yes, that too. You're not going to be able to
There you
focus
go.
on homework though. You
I
need
know.
something you can. When my son was 1, he had to have hernia surgery,
Ooh.
and that was hard. Especially
Yeah.
because the first doctor I took him to, he was like, "Do you really want me to operate on your son, on your little baby?" And it's like, no.
Don't ask me these questions.
And the other doctor was like, "Oh yeah, he's in pain. Let's get this done."
Right.
So, yeah. All right. So number 12, it's the middle one, right? Because they cook different. The hypothesis is that the Utah kids cook for themselves different number of times than the freshmen in Colorado.
Yeah, it doesn't say
Yes.
if they cook more or less, so
Yeah. So it's the does
I'd
not
say it
equal.
does not equal, yeah.
All right.
It's the second one.
Okay.
All right. So we have to do this again. Transform. Automatic recode by state. That's the new variable. State code. All right. And then analyze.
Okay.
Compare means. Independent. State code goes in the group variable. 1, 2. Freshmen go in the test variable. We all there?
Yeah.
Hold on, almost.
I'm there.
All right.
Now I am. Okay.
Okay, so the the test statistic is negative 0.845.
Yeah, 0.845.
Eight.
Correct.
845, yeah.
Okay, and it's negative.
Yes. Negative.
Okay, so
So I
this is
think the only time that it's not negative is when we are looking at the difference. So we don't say that the difference was negative because we use the English language to state that.
okay.
That was my understanding when I reread it.
right, so this is two-tailed, so we don't have to divide anything.
Mm-hmm.
So 0.410.
That's what I would say.
Yeah, you just do 0.41 actually, because that's what it's going to come to.
Yeah, because you don't
Wait.
technically have to put the 0 in there.
Technically, you don't.
For one.
Okay. I'm going to put it in just for funsies, though.
All right.
Alpha was 0.05, so we failed to reject the nil.
Yes, it's the second one.
Okay. So determine a 95% confidence interval
No.
Yeah.
for U1 minus U2 and an estimate for the difference between U1 and U2. Input your answers below. So let's see if this works.
Okay.
If we just take
Okay.
15,
Okay.
When we're done eating.
Okay.
I'm trying something here just because I'm curious. I know you can use, the actual formula. I was just seeing if I could actually do it with SPSS.
Uh-huh.
Hold on here. Let's see.
so what I'm getting right now is 0.596. I don't know if that's right.
It's not.
Well, darn it.
Sorry.
Okay. Oh, because I did. Oh no. Hold on.
Hey, Josh, would it be 1.741 or sorry, 742?
For number 16?
Yeah.
No, it's actually not.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hold on. Like I said, I'm trying to see if I can figure out with just SPSS.
Yeah, so you're good.
How about this one? Point.
Okay, what's your number?
It's not right. I know it's not right. I was gonna say
No, it's not.
0.737. But that's not right either.
Okay. Let's see.
Hold on. Let's try something else.
It's time to pull out the calculator. Just be sure.
Yeah, I'm just talking to myself. To find the margin of error, did you do 1.96 times the sample standard deviation divided by the square root of?
Standard deviation. Let's see.
Okay, how about this one, Josh? 3.671.
Yes, that is correct.
Right, how'd you do it?
Okay, so this time I found the how much is between the negative 5.13734 and the I subtracted negative 5.7134 minus 2.20401 and then I divided it by
Okay.
2.
So you
Divide it by
did the
2.
negative 7 something blah blah divided by 2.
Yes.
Okay, it works.
And it gave me a negative
Oh.
number, but still.
Yeah, right. No, that totally makes sense because we did that a week or so ago.
Yeah.
But it's still different than the way they tell you to do it.
Oh, well, right now I'm okay with that.
Yep. So then,
Yeah, it's a good answer. It's just that they have it listed positive instead of negative.
What did you guys get again?
3.671.
One.
It's all gone. You ate it.
Again.
Guess what, sweetie?
Again.
I'm gonna have to cut you off from the food in a minute.
It's again.
I'm gonna mute myself again.
And
Again.
then your lower bound would be the negative 5.137.
137. Yes.
And the upper is the 2.204.
Yep. You got it.
Huzzah!
You got 100. Right?
Yay! I like hundreds.
Same here.
Yeah.
Yep, that's good.
Now I was trying to.
Hey,
Go ahead.
sorry, guys.
Again.
Was
Again.
I'm gonna text it. I'm gonna use the chat box.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
we're done.
Again.
Oh,
The last two, you just have to put in the upper bound and the lower bound.
Yeah, we're done.
Again. Again.
hey, and I'm gonna sign out, and
Okay.
we'll see
All right.
you guys all on Monday.
Okay,
Monday.
good luck
Okay.
All right.
I'll see you then.
Say bye. Say bye, everybody.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Good
Okay,
luck.
Thanks. See ya.
Okay, bye.
Yep.
All right. I guess just you and me. We're not. We're done. Okay.